probably bad because it's fixing to storm really bad. Hopefully it doesn't keep messing up. If it does, I'm gonna have to go to another part of the area if it keep messing up, because it's fixing to storm out here. Hopefully it won't keep fucking up. Anyways, now I don't have to keep starting this damn live. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me move over here so it doesn't be messing up. It's gonna be messing up, I'm sure, because it's fixing to storm out here, and I'm gonna have to move and probably keep starting this shit over. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and have story time, y'all, in a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and address some things first, and then I'm gonna have story time for about 20 minutes, like I'm gonna do every day. Like I'm gonna do every day. Every evening I'm gonna have story time. I just need to go ahead and say a few things. I missed the live this morning. I didn't keep it up because if I had to keep starting because it's fixing to storm, and wherever I'm at, this little place that I had to walk down to, the internet probably just fucked up. I didn't keep it up, and I don't care about people screen recording it, because as long as they didn't have my permission to post it, they'll get a strike. Light skin Riri, missed your live this morning. Yeah, I didn't keep it up. If it does keep messing up the Wi-Fi, because I had to walk down to like a little building or something from the place that I'm staying at, it's because it's probably fixing to storm, so I might have to move to a different area and have to start it over, just to let y'all know. Hopefully I don't have that problem. Who knows, because it was just messing up because it's fixing to storm bad out here, it looks like. All right, anyways, like I said, wait for a few more people to get in here, the mods and stuff. And like I was saying, we're gonna have story time for like 15 to 20 minutes. I put a little topics up there on my community page, and let me go ahead and explain about that right quick while we wait for people to get in here. Okay. So basically, I put those out there for story time for today, but I'm going to have story time on each one of those topics. I was just putting some suggestions out there for today, okay? And that was just a few. I was just throwing a few out there. That was just very off the top of my head, just to see what most people want to hear about as far as today for story time. So that's what that was about. But I am going to have story time on each one of those topics, and a whole bunch more. Those are just a few things that just came to the top of my head. And basically that's it, okay? Also, I want to say I was very busy today. I was supposed to go to the P.O. box, the thing, and get the address and the keys, but I did not have time to do that. I was too busy doing other stuff. So I'm going to do that. Hey, Storm. Hey, everybody. I'm going to do that tomorrow, okay? Because it's already paid for. I just got to, show the forms of ID, stuff like that. A lot of people are asking me about my live this morning, saying that people were screen recording it, why I didn't keep it up. Okay, let me go ahead and explain that one more time. I did not keep it up, and I let people know I was not going to keep it up because my daughter was in there, on there, and I don't care about the screen recorded, because anybody uses it without my permission will get striked. Because no one has my permission to use it, okay? So that's why I erased it. And I let everybody in the chat know I was going to erase it. They was not there. Oh, well. Like I said, thank you, Jennifer. Like I said, I see my daughter every Monday and Saturday. So when I see her, I will be taking y'all with me, and I will not be keeping the lives up, and so forth, so forth. Okay. So like I was saying, every day, thank y'all. Every day I'm going to go live and have story time from. The most is going to be 20 minutes. I'm going to make it real short, whatever. And just, talk about the subject a little bit. And there's, probably more to it. But I'm just going to make them 20 minutes at a time, okay? Hey, Carrie. What else was I going to say? Okay, another thing I'm going to go ahead and address. A whole bunch of negative and drama stuff has been going on. Hey, everybody. And this is not what my channel is about drama and negative stuff. And people have been throwing me off track with this to keep me from telling my story. Basically that's what's going on. And so basically this is supposed to be something positive to help, other women and, to tell my story, so forth, not to come on here and address these idiots every damn day. So for now on, I'm done with that. After I say what I got to say today and then get into story time, I'm done addressing it. A lot of people are confused. That's fine. This is going to be my last time addressing these idiots. So also, mods, if you see a name that comes up with my husband with the last name Pullum, go ahead and block it. People are making fake accounts with his name and Zolo's name in here like they did today, because Zolo's real page is blocked. That was not him. That was Blama. I'm not going to be addressing idiots no more, okay? Because this is not what I came on here to do. I came on here to help other women that has went through what I've been through, and that's what it is. Also, I want to say, I told you just now about the P.O. box. Okay, I got the P.O. box. Like I told y'all earlier, TH got the P.O. box for me last night. I didn't have time. I was so busy today to go, get the keys and get the address. I'm going to do that tomorrow morning and give it to everybody. There was a few other things before I got started. Okay, and another thing is people are asking, I'm not going to address this issue no more with these idiots, okay? Basically, for the people that don't understand what's going on, okay, yeah, I'm going to get into the story. I'm not going to be addressing it no more. Like I told y'all later, the receipts that people are asking for will be coming. Somebody else will be posting them. And I will be putting it in the community that people want to see, and that's what that is. All right. Okay, so hold on, y'all. How many people was in here? 60. So, anyways, what I'm gonna talk about today, for just a little while, 20 minutes. I asked y'all what you wanted to hear. Okay, so I just went ahead because there was a lot of people that wanted to me to talk about. The most two things I got was what it was like being an escort, and what it was like, what happened with the assault in the jail. So what I'm going to pick is, since it's already out there and people don't know, they just know what was, on the screen or whatever. That's what I'm going to talk about, okay? So let me go ahead and make a disclaimer. If anybody, this subject is going to probably be, explicit. So if, don't nobody want to hear about this, they might as well go on and leave now. Because I'm going to talk about the incident that happened when I was in jail. It wasn't prison, but when I was in jail with the assault. So anybody that cannot handle that topic or whatever, y'all can just go ahead and leave now, because I know a lot of people might not want to hear it or can't handle to hear it, might have other issues, whatever, okay? Okay, so y'all, I guess that's it. Whoever wants to leave can go ahead and leave now before I get started, all right? What else was I gonna say to the mods? Also, y'all don't have to put nobody, what was I gonna say? You don't have to block nobody. Only if it's like the name I just said, or if you know for a fact it's those troll accounts up for from Blama, or if you see my husband's name, Zolo's name, you know what that crazy shit, you can go ahead and block that, because those are her fake accounts. Okay. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. How many mods do I have in here? 1, 2. I'm just trying to see something right quick. 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. All right, y'all. Another thing is, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, hey, Barty gang. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. The story. What I got to say. What happened. I'm not going to answer no comments because that just throws me off. Yeah, viewer discretion is advised, and because I'm going to be talking about what happened, the incident with when I was in jail in Chattanooga, with the sexual assault. So yes, viewer discretion is advised. If you do not want to hear this, y'all can go ahead and leave, because a lot of people wanted to hear this story, and it's already out there. It's already on the news. It's all over YouTube. So people don't know what happened. They just know what the news said. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what happened. And people might not want to hear this. Might be a touchy subject for somebody else. It's not a touchy subject for me. It's just not a touchy subject for me. Like I told y'all before, I've already been broke. So nobody can break me. I've been broken. So it's not a touchy subject to me, but might be for somebody else. So that's what the story time is going to be about today. Okay, y'all? All right. So basically what happened was, like I told y'all before, I was staying in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I stayed there for about a year. I think I had got in trouble for driving on suspended license and some other charges. I just can't think. Some stupid misdemeanors, okay? Hey, and basically, I forgot to go to court, or no, I didn't forget to go to court. I moved back to Georgia, and I didn't get the court date in the mail or something like that. Something like that happened, okay? Anyways, the jail's called Silverdale, which everybody probably already knows from the news. And it used to be, it's ran kind of like a prison, but it's not. It's actually a jail for men and women, but they do kind of run it like a prison, but it's a jail. Anyways, I went to jail for failure to appear because I missed my court date. And I don't know, y'all. I missed my court date, okay? And this jail, this is the only jail, because I've been to almost so many jails, but this jail is kind of weird. I've never been to a jail like this. Basically, they don't search the women good enough. So a lot of women always bring in, drugs, cigarettes, whatever. I guess they hide them in their, they hide them. You know what I'm talking about. But they hide them up there, and they go in the jail and they sell it for store or whatever, okay? So basically, I never really been to this jail before, so I didn't know what packing was. When I went in the jail, I was on methadone, like I told y'all, okay? And the side effects from that withdrawing off methadone is not sleeping. I didn't sleep probably for some weeks. I didn't eat. And I was just like a zombie, basically, okay? So people in there, the other girls that, run the different dorms, I guess they figured I was high because I wasn't eating and I couldn't sleep. But really, I was withdrawing, okay? So when I got to the back, a lot of people were are you packing? Are you pack? I didn't understand what that meant, because, I'm not from Chattanooga. I'm not from Tennessee. I ain't never heard those terms, because usually I'm always in, I've always been arrested in Atlanta, somewhere in Georgia, Florida, something like that. But I just didn't understand the terms. Anyway, so basically I got back there in the dorm, and a lot of people thought I was packing. And I was like, what? I didn't say, what is that? But in my head, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? They kept saying, oh, she's packing. So basically what that means, the term that they use is, when they say that, or when somebody says they're packing, it means that they are hiding drugs in their vajayjay, okay? Okay, so anyways, I was just really sick, and I was just really withdrawing. So I was in there in the dorm for probably, I wasn't even in the dorm for maybe 24 hours, okay? Yeah, 24 hours maybe, yeah. And people kept watching me, go to the bathroom, like go to the shower. Like, I guess they thought I was doing drugs in there. Let's just say that, which I really wasn't. I was really just withdrawing. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. So it probably looked like I was on meth, just to be honest, which I've never did meth. Never. That was not my drug of choice. But that drug is very popular in Tennessee. Okay. So that's what everybody is on there. So I guess with me withdrawing, it kind of did look like that's what I was on. Because, I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, and I was just, walking around, trying to, I was just going crazy coming off that. Okay. Anyways, make a long story short, a lot of girls start, talking, and I guess they have a certain girl that runs the pod. Certain girls, I don't know, like when girls come in there, this is what they do. I found out, like, anytime a new girl comes in the jail, they go and search them and make sure they're not packing, and if they are, they get their drugs out of them. And I'm not finna let nobody go up in me. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. So no, I wasn't going for it. Anyways, so basically, I think it was in the evening time. It was in the evening time, and I was getting ready to take my shower. Okay. So basically, I got in the shower, take my shower so I can just, relax. I was already sick. I just couldn't do it no more. Anyway, so I got in the shower, and basically the showers in this jail is probably like, this jail does not have cells. Okay. Okay, this jail doesn't have cells. It's like, this jail is an open dorm. Each block, it has an open dorm. Okay, so they have like 4 bathrooms, like in the back. They have like 5 with the showers back there with the bathrooms. Okay, it's all open dorm, no cells. Anyways, I went back there, took a shower, and when I was in the shower, and see, they have cameras. They have cameras in the dorm, but they don't have cameras in the shower, if y'all understand what I'm saying. All right, so I went in there, I took a shower, and all of a sudden, like 15 girls. Okay, another thing, so y'all understand what I'm going for. Okay, a lot of these girls have razor blades here because they let them shave their legs, and they don't turn them in, and they have officers that let them keep their razors, which they're not supposed to. They're supposed to turn them in, because they let them have razors once a week. So a lot of people have razors in here, a whole bunch of razors to shave their legs that they didn't turn in. Okay. Also, so basically what happened was, I was in the shower and taking my shower, and all of a sudden, it was probably about, God, I don't even remember. It was well over 10 girls. Okay. Let's say that. And I guess they was all, so I believe it. Okay, so I guess they all, because a girl came up to me and was like, "Well, can you just, make sure? Can I make sure you don't have no cigarettes or nothing?" I wasn't going for it. Like, I'm not letting nobody go up at me. Period. No. Anyways, I was in the shower, and it was probably about 10 girls came in there while I was showering, and it happened so fast. I think maybe they had somebody to watch out for them, so just in case an officer came in there, and it's only one officer for like 6 blocks. So, and those officers are really scared of these girls, especially at this jail. The women run this jail. Officers don't run shit. The inmates run it. Okay. Anyways, it was about 10 girls came in the shower, and it happened so fast. I don't know if they just started hitting me. I fell to the floor. Something like that. I think I passed out. Okay, I think I hit my head in the shower, and I passed out. And when what was going on, I passed out. I blacked out, and they had razor blades. Okay, so they was trying to go. They was trying to go up in me, and I was fighting them, because I lost memory. I remember a little bit, but anyway, they was trying to go up in me, and I was fighting all the girls, trying to fight. Couldn't fight all of them, but they had some razor blades, and they was trying to go up inside me with their hands, razor blades, all type of stuff. So basically, after that happened, I kind of woke back up or whatever, and of course I didn't have nothing in me. and I think somebody else came to the shower or something and helped me get out or whatever, and I was bleeding everywhere, like down there where they was searching me, and basically a girl helped me, and they was like, you better not tell the officers or something like that, something, but I had to tell the officers because I was cut, and I was cut open anyway. So I didn't want them to see me telling the officers, so I kept trying to tell the officers, what the officer, it was only one officer, what was going on. The officer kept ignoring me. She didn't hear what I wanted to say. She didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. So something told me to think about something. So I was like, I don't know, y'all. Something told me to think. They have this thing nowadays where it's called prea. And they have phones, all in prison and jails, where you can get on the phone and be anonymous, and you call this number and you tell them, like, it's somebody from the outside of the jail or outside of the prison that comes and investigates. Okay, y'all. So I got on the phone and I called prea, and I swear within 30 minutes, even at night, within 30 minutes, it was like 20 people came to pull me out the dorm. Investigators, lieutenants, captains, the sheriff, like, it was crazy. I never seen, because I never had to call prea, but inside the jail. But anyway, they came and they asked me what happened. I was like, I kind of told them what happened. I was like, they thought I had drugs. I didn't have nothing. I wasn't going to let them go up at me. And they kept saying, this has been a problem at this jail. They do it to a whole bunch of girls, but not to this certain extent. So I told him that I was cut open, blah, blah, blah. And so they got me an ambulance. And I think that officer got in trouble because the officer did not report it. I guess she didn't want to do a report or something. And I told them, I was like, yeah, I was trying to get the officer, but the officer would not listen to me. I'm trying not to look at the chat so I don't get off track. The officer would not would not listen to me. So I think the officer got in trouble. So basically what happened was, the nurses checked me out. There they got like a little nurse station where they can, like, at this jail, for some reason, or any jail, they don't just take nobody to no hospital, okay? So what they do is they have like a little room where you lay down and they examine you, y'all. So what happened was they examined me, and they called an ambulance or whatever because I had some stuff going on down there. So basically, I went to the hospital, and I seen a whole bunch of OBGYN doctors, regular doctors. They gave me some pain medicine because I was in pain, and I had to have I didn't have emergency surgery then. The only thing that I had done right at that point, I had to get sewed up. So I had to get re-sewed up, and then they took pictures. They had like crime lab, rape people come to the hospital. It was just so many people. So basically, I stayed at the hospital probably for like, I don't remember, maybe a few days to a week to heal or something. And I never went back to the jail. At this time, because this happened like 3 years ago. At this time, I was I was with my husband then, because it happened 3 years ago. And I kept calling him from the jail to tell him what was going on also, but they wouldn't give him no information or any of that. So when I got to the hospital, I was able to call him and tell him what happened. So he came down there because, he's come from Georgia because we had moved. And he was so upset that he called the news channel. He called the news channel, and so as soon as I got discharged from the hospital, the news people was out there. That's why it got on the news. And what else happened? I never went back to jail for, I was supposed to, go to a hospital and go back to jail once, they, whatever. But the lieutenant, since I had to have stitches and get sewed up, and then I had to make an appointment with an OBGYN doctor to have, another surgery, down there or whatever. So they didn't make me go back to the hospital. To the hospital. They didn't make me go back to the jail. So basically, I went home and that happened. I relaxed, whatever, and then I went and finished up my court dates. They sent me another court date in the mail, and I went and took care of it. Basically, what they did was, and I was looking for a lawyer. I know a lot of people's going to ask that. I did reach out to a few lawyers. A lot of Tennessee lawyers would not take the case, so I been working with another lawyer, and basically they dropped, I think I had from the beginning of the charges, I had it was all misdemeanors, driving on a suspended license and some other stuff. They dropped those charges, I guess, so that I would not press charges or get a lawyer to sue the jail. So they tried to drop my charges, but that still didn't work. And the last thing I heard was, I guess the girls got a whole bunch of other charges, and I think the officer, I think she got fired because of what happened. Yeah, she got fired. A lot of people got a lot of charges, and let me see. I think they found somebody because they was checking for DNA. I guess when they do that rape kit, even though it's not from a man, they can check to people's hands or stuff like that. So they did all that, and I think it was a lot of people that the girls that did that, a lot of they got their DNA or whatever on there. So I think they had to get rebooked, recharged, and basically that's what happened with that story. And what else? And that's why it was on the news, basically. Because a lot of people want to know why it's on the news and stuff, but that's why it was on the news. He called the news channel. As soon as I walked out the hospital, I talked to the news. It got on the news, and basically that's what happened with that incident. Yeah. So hold on. I thought my phone freezed up. Anyways, any questions, y'all? I see a lot of people saying stuff. CLU, they might be able to help. ACLU. Yeah, I might need to check with them because I couldn't find nobody in Tennessee. They don't want to go against the state. Oh yeah, I am. I'm just probably I gotta find nobody in Tennessee wants to do it. They're not trying to go up against the state. The lawyers there don't want to go up against the state. So they got some lawyers in Atlanta that will do it. Yeah, it happens all the time, but not to this certain extent. Most of the girls that go in there, they just let them go up in them. So it don't go to this certain extent. They just let them make sure they ain't, got anything in them. So it's never been to this certain extent. But the captain and stuff said that they have so many complaints of this happening, but it never happened this bad. No, they don't play about prea in prison. No. Well, this happened at a jail. It wasn't like when I was in prison. I'm gonna talk about those stories another time when I was in prison. But this was just like a regular jail. And now they got that prea in all the jails. They got them in the prisons, like that thing on the phone it's for sexual assault. If you've been sexual assaulted or physical assaulted, something like that. Any type of assault, they have the prea that you call, and somebody from the outside will come talk to you, interview you, and if they find that something really did happen, then they investigate it. Thank you, so blessed. You said There's no statute of limitation. There's not on that type of case. I don't know. I thought there was a statute of limitation for 2 years, but I didn't know that there wasn't for that. If not, I need to look into that then for real. Somebody said, "Are you healed? Okay, yeah. After three, yeah, it's been 3 years. Everything happened good. I had to just see the OBGYN when I got out, and I got stitched up. Am I in therapy? Oh yes, but I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy way before this situation. This was just something else to be in therapy for. No, I'm in therapy for a whole bunch of other stuff. And I guess you might as well say this too. I thought it was 3 years, but check into it. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said that there's no statute of limitation for that type of case. I guess that's what somebody just says, but I don't know. I thought the statute of limitation maybe was like 2 years for other stuff, but I don't know about that type of case. Yes, Carrie. Working in a prison, I saw it all the time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have another story time about that, about what everything about when I was in prison, and how what it was like. It's a whole bunch of incidents. I'm gonna talk about that because I was in there for like 3 years. I was in prison for 3 years, so I have seen it all. The statute is only for criminal charges, Jenny, not lawsuits. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and look into that because I just thought maybe that I couldn't do nothing else about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look into it then. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's just for minors. I don't know. I've never heard about it. I've never on it. I can't find it. Does your Cash App have a space or in it? I can't find it. Um, it's all lowercase. It's all lowercase. Even the beginning of the K is lowercase. The whole thing is lowercase. And if you don't see the picture of me and my daughter, if it's your first time, it's just gonna be a blue K, I think, and it's gonna say the Cash App name is KOKO space KOKO. But when you put it in the $, you just all lowercase, 4 KOs. But put the $sign in front of the name. Yeah, I could sue the jail. Okay, thank you, Tiffany. I could sue the jail, but I don't know if the time is up. I don't know if I can. A lot of people are saying that there's no statute of limitation. Maybe that's just criminal, the 2 years. So I might still can. I'm gonna look into it. I don't know. Hopefully there's no statute of limitation for this type of case. I know criminals 2 years. So I don't know. How long how long has it been? It hasn't been all the way 3 years. I think it's almost going on 3 years. So 2 years and something. Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go ahead and start checking into it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and check into it because when I was checking into it, girl, I don't know if there's on that. Look at Bill Cosby. Yeah, you're right. So there probably is not. Yeah, there's not. I don't think there's a stat. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do because I got too much proof. I got paperwork at the hospital. I got hospital bills. The news, all over the news. So yeah, I'm when I was looking for an attorney, I just gave up on it, I guess. Um, Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that was it, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. I just gave up on it because when I kept calling, I didn't know what type of attorney to call, and I didn't really have no help. Um, and the attorneys that I was calling in Chattanooga just act like they could not help me, and did not want to go against the state or government or whatever. So I just really lost hope. Call ACLU tomorrow and ask. Okay, what is that? I'm attorney. They have lifted a lot of statutes regarding sexual assault. Okay, I'm gonna look it up then. I just lost hope really. And just no, it's not up. Okay, but what is ACLU? What is that? It depends if it's aggravated sexual assault. Then it could be like 8 to 15, or others 2 to 4 years. Oh, okay. Thank you, Storm. I don't know if it was. It has to be aggravated. I don't know if that's what you consider. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. I don't know if that's what you consider aggravated, though. I don't know what the charges were or what you consider that. I know it's sexual assault, but I don't know if it's aggravated. Hey, Erica. Um, American Civil Liberty Union, I think. I never heard of that, but I'm gonna look that up tomorrow then. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up tomorrow, and I'm going to tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm going to when I come back on here around 7 to have story time, I'll have that information for the P.O. Box. Yes, American Civil Liberties Union. They take on civil right cases. Okay, I never heard of them. Thank you, MK. Yeah, I never heard of them, but I'm gonna look into that. Oh, it was good. My day was busy though. Real busy and exhausted. Tired. I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning. Between going to see my daughter, handling that other business I told y'all I had to handle, and some other stuff. They lawyers that help with our rights. Okay, I'm gonna look it up tomorrow, and I'm gonna get on that. No, it's really not. I mean, I mean, it doesn't bother me really to talk about it because I've been through way more worse than that. So it really doesn't, bother me. I don't relive it talking about it. So, you can sue the state and the county for as resulted in body injury. There isn't a statute on that, given the damages can show up years after the fact. Okay. Thank you, Lady 32. Yeah, and basically, every day I'm going to come on here and we're going to have story time around 7 o'clock. I don't know what story time I'm going to have tomorrow. I guess I figure out, the next one we're going to talk about. And basically that is it, y'all. You are super strong all around, and you are inspired many more. Yeah, hopefully I will. So blessed, because I'm sure a lot of people have been through something similar. Positive, Jenny, you got this. Thank you, Tiffany. Oh yeah, a lot of people. Well, somebody was saying. Somebody was saying, why would I come on here and tell people my stories or whatever else they were saying in one of my comments, saying that why would I do that? Because people are just going to be blasting me. So let me go ahead and say this. For one, I don't care what people say or what people think, because it's already all over YouTube. So it's not like I just came on here and just started opening up, telling my whole story. No, that's not how it was. All right, that's fine, Lisa. Um, so it's not like I just came on this platform and just started telling my whole life story. That's not how this went, okay? That is what, when I got a hold of my channel back, that's what I said I was going to do anyways. But people started blasting it from looking me up, looking at my mugshots, looking up all the news channels, and posting that all over YouTube. So when all that stuff started coming out, I started talking about those stories so people can hear what happened from me out my mouth and not what the news or what other people were saying that don't know me, okay? So basically, that's why. And I really don't care, about people, what they got to say, because I'm not here for them or the negative people or the people that want to bash, or whatever. That's not who I'm here for, okay? I'm here for the people that I can help, that's been through the same situations or before they go through those situations, or certain things I've been through, they know what it's like and not go down that road, or so forth. So yeah, so basically that's what I wanted to say about that. And it's also no place to look. Civil rights attorney, your life, and you can tell your story if you want, it's yours. Yeah. um and really, yeah, I'm not really worried about people bashing or putting, whatever. Everybody's been through something. I'm sure this is not new for a lot of people. This, like, some people have been through this. Some people just can't talk about it or whatever. So I'm not here for the idiots, and they can screen record, they can post it all over wherever they want to. Okay, they're the ones looking like trash, making fun of somebody that's went through something. Women are supposed to be building women up, not tearing them down. So if that's what makes them feel better, then that's fine. But I'm not here for them. I'm here for the people that are trying to, that can relate to me, or before they go down that road or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Contact person reform organization that fight cases. Okay. Speaking. Took me forever to feel comfortable speaking my truth. Yeah, I guess you gotta get to that point, because I don't think, like, a lot of stuff I didn't even tell nobody. Like, I couldn't even talk about certain stuff. I don't know how long it took me, God, to even talk about my dad. I couldn't even think about that or even talk about him. But it's been so long now that once I got older, like, I could, when I talked about it, I felt better to get it out, but I can talk about it. I can talk about a lot of, like, almost anything that's happened to me. I can talk about it now without breaking down. Like, I just can. Today is a new day. You are here now. Yeah. Um, yeah, you're right, Lily. Hey, Erica. Does it feel good to let it all out? Does it feel good to? Oh yeah, yeah. I can talk about it. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it just doesn't bother me. I feel better when I talk about it. That's just me, though. It might be different for other people, but that's just me. I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem telling my story. I don't have no problem telling people what I've been through. I don't have no problem with none of it. It does, and it makes me. I feel better talking about it, getting it out. I rather, I had so many problems holding stuff in ever since I was young, till it was eating me up, like literally killing me, with all my stomach problems and my colitis. So I used to just hold that stuff in and let it eat me up, even at a young age. When I, first started getting ulcers and stuff, like at 11, I wouldn't talk to nobody. I just let it eat me up. So now that I'm older and know how to express myself, my feelings, know how to get it out, I don't really, I don't have that many flare ups with my stomach. So I try not to let stuff, like, I try not to let stuff get, eat me up. I try to, like, if something's bothering me, I like to, I try to get it out, tell the person, look, because I don't like holding stuff in. I can't, like, my stomach's too messed up to even, hold anything in. So I just don't let certain stuff eat me up. I like to get it out and let that be it. Okay, y'all, I've been in therapy for 10 years and it's still tough for me. You help me know that I'm not alone. Yeah, that's right, Lady 32. I'm trying to teach my daughter certain stuff too, because she don't let nobody get close to her, and I'm trying to work with her on, talking to her therapist and just letting her, but she's just, she's just young and she just lets stuff eat her up. And so I'm just, telling her it's okay, you can trust certain people, certain people you can't, and, you can get through this. Whenever something is bothering you, you got a platform now, come talk to us. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm not going to let nothing eat me up. I've been stopped doing that. Like, it's better to get it out than to hold it in. And really, people don't understand that, a lot of people don't understand that you can really hurt yourself, or you can really die from that stuff. Like, because I almost died like a few times from holding that stuff in, and, with the ulcers, and, my colitis, and having bowel obstructions, and having a colostomy bag, because it's all caused by stress and holding all that stuff in. That's what ulcers are caused by, is stress. So I have to, I try to get it out. I don't try to hold nothing in. I don't try to do that no more, because, if I do that, then I will have a flare up and have to go to the hospital, because, my intestines are into a J pouch right now. Like, I only got one intestine, the other one they had to take out, and then they made my colostomy bag into a J pouch inside my stomach. So I can't have flare-ups. People hate to see someone bettering themselves. Yeah, I don't understand that. You would think you want somebody to better themselves. Yeah, I'm okay. I've been feeling good today. Been through some trauma too. You helping me right now. Yeah, bitterness is a disease. It's how to see grown women acting like they are in high school. Yeah, I ain't never seen this my whole life. I don't know. I just never seen nothing like this, the way people put people down. Like, and the way they're acting like grown-ass women, like 50-something years old, 40, 30, 50, 60, whatever. Like, somewhere you gotta change. At some point in time, you gotta start changing. You get women. I mean, you're an older woman and still acting like a child. Hold on, y'all. Happy that you're healing and helping others through the journey. Yeah, I'm trying to. Hey, sipping tea with TJ. Anyways, y'all, I've been on here about No, I don't. So blessed a little bit, but like fluttering, but not like, just fluttering. No, I'm gonna I always, for some reason, I always like, I always have my lashes, but sometimes somebody just asked about lashes. Yeah, I'm gonna put my lashes on. I don't know, maybe sometime this week. Sometimes I just have to let my eyes breathe, because my eyes are very sensitive, and I can't wear those lashes like every day. Like, no, if it messes with my eyes. It makes them it just starts itching and stuff. I got mine on, but take mine off at night. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when I put mine on, like, I can't just, like, when I put them on, I can't just take them off at the end of the night, because the glue that I use will pull out all my lashes. So I put too much glue on them for them to stay. So I might wear them for like 2 days, 3 days, and then take them off for a few days, and then put them back on. Thank you. My baby didn't start moving till I was 5, 6. It scared me because I felt like it was never gonna. Yep. I take mine off. Anyway, y'all. I'm fixing to get off here, and I will probably laugh out loud. Me too, Jenny. Yeah. Man, I done. Whew. One time I went and got my lashes done and was trying to take them off for, bedtime, and pulled almost all my lashes out. Especially when you wear those lashes with that hair glue, that stuff pulls your lashes out. I mean, so it's just crazy. I love to feel in my baby move. Yeah, that's very me too, with all of them. That's the best thing. The magnetic lashes work. Well, I tried to see if those work, but they don't work for me because for me wearing so many lashes in the past, and pulling my lashes out, you really got to have like some real good lashes for the magnetics to work. um you need to buy your lashes and glue from me. Yeah, I need to find some good lashes because where I'm at, I mean, we got only one beauty supply. They got some alright lashes, but they don't really last that long. Oh, good to know. Okay, I pray you have a blessed night. Didn't sleep with the angels. I'm praying protection over you. Thank you, so blessed. All right, y'all. I'm fixing to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 o'clock for another story time. And yeah, it'll be 7 o'clock every day, around 7 o'clock. All right. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good night, y'all.